Think about it for a second. How do people find your house? Simple. They need your address. Now, in digital world, devices also need an address so they can talk to each other. That's what we call an IP address. IP stands for Internet Protocol. And today, let's break down what an IP address actually is, how it's structured, the type of addresses, and why this is super important for anyone learning cybersecurity or networking. What is an IPv4 address? Let's start with IPv4, the most common type of IP addresses. An IPv4 address is a number just made up of 32 bits. Don't worry about bits for now. We usually write them as 4 numbers separated by dots. For example, 192.168.1.10. Each number can be anywhere from 0 to 255. Now, here's the key idea. Every IP address has two parts. One part tells you the network, basically which group of device it belongs to. The other part tells you the host, the individual device inside that group. It's like your city and your house number. The city identifies the area. The house number identifies you. Classes of IP addresses. Back in early days of the internet, addresses were grouped into something called as classes. Class A, huge networks. Think government or very large organizations. Range is 1 to 126 in the first number. Class B, medium-sized networks like universities. Range is 128 to 191. Class C, small networks. Home, small office, your Wi-Fi. Range is 192 to 223. A simple way to imagine this. Class A is like your entire country. Class B is like a state. And Class C is like a city. There are also Class D for multicast and Class E for research. But in daily life, we mostly deal with Class A, B, and C, private versus public IPs. Here's where it gets really practical. Some IPs are marked as private. These are only meant for use inside local networks like your home or office Wi-Fi. They never go directly to the internet. The private ranges are Class A, Class B, and Class C. If you check your Wi-Fi right now, your device probably has something like 192.168.1.5. That's a private IP. Now, your router takes that private IP and connects to the internet using the public IP, which is assigned by your internet service provider. So, to put it simple, private IP is the room number inside a building. Public IP is the main building number that outsiders use to reach you. Loopback address. There's also a special address. You will hear about 127.0.0.1. This is called the loopback address or local host. It always points to your own device. So if you type 127.0.0.1 in your browser, you literally talking back to yourself. Developers and hackers always use this for testing. Why it matters? Now you might be wondering, why should I care about these all numbers? Well, if you're working in networking or cybersecurity, IP addresses are everywhere. In a SOC, when an alert pops up, you will check which IP triggered it. Was it an internal private IP or the external public one? As a hacker, you need to know you are scanning your own system, your local LAN, or targets out on the internet. Without understanding IP addressing, you will always feel lost. So, to wrap it up, an IPv4 address has a network part and host part. Class A, B, and C divides network by size. Private IPs are for inside networks. Public IPs are for internet. And 192.0.0 is just your own device. Once you understand this, networking concepts will start to click much faster.